With all their pretensions to the contrary, a sense of humor is clearly not among the many gifts of extremist Anglo-Indian journals. On no other hypothesis could one explain the fact that almost every one of them has, in commenting upon the proceedings of the Special Congress, drawn attention to the marked difference, as they call it, between the spirit and temper of some of the speeches made and resolutions passed at it with the spirit and temper of Mahatma Gandhi. The following, which we cull from a leatherette in Sunday's issue of the local Anglo-Indian journal, is as good a sample of this class of comment as any other. The general trend of many of the speeches and of some of the most important resolutions passed was dead against the Gandhian influence. Not only did they disregard his warnings and advice in declaring for a general campaign of civil disobedience, though their own committee of inquiry reported only last year that the country was wholly unprepared for such a step, and in advocating a general boycott of British goods, but they even went out of their way to repudiate the doctrine of ahimsa and the professions of benevolence and charity in which Mr. Gandhi has always wrapped his propaganda. He may be sincere in disclaiming all malice and hatred, but it is quite certain that none of his followers were sincere when they initiated his language. The first answer to this tirade is the obvious one. What moved the Congress generally, and the speakers referred to by the writer in particular, was not hatred but anger, not ill will but a desire to bite back at those who had wronged India. Russian and Indian diamond companies have suspended transactions in diamonds for the next 2 months in order to avoid West scrutiny into the source of the stones, which are cut, polished and classified in Surat, the world's mecca of finished diamonds. Officially, the two sides said they reached an amicable decision in this regard after the Indian Gems and Jewelry Export Promotion Council (GJPC) wrote a letter to the Russian diamond producer, Alrosa, stating that there was a diminishing demand for diamonds in international markets, leading to disruptions in factory operations and a reduction in resource allocation. Alrosa has called upon all industry partners, including diamond mining companies, cutting facilities and jewelry retailers, to adopt a similar responsible stance towards rough diamond purchase and sale.